Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody had a good week. Get ready to do the weekend update. And then I'm going to do the monthly. And then I'm going to do somebody kissing somebody in somebody's tree. I don't know which one yet. For some of you, love is in the air. For some of you, y'all are straight turning tail and like, fuck that love shit. And you are turning your focus to other things. Not necessarily, I know what I've been hearing has been career. But it doesn't necessarily feel like that. For some of you, it could be just where you're living, cleaning up, throwing things out. Some of you may be focused on travel right now. Others of you may be focused on family. So I don't want to just, the energy's not like that. It doesn't feel that way to me. That it's just if you're not focused on love, you're focused on career. Some of y'all got a lot of shit going on. You probably don't need to focus on love right now. But at any rate, that's the feeling that I get. For a lot of you, it isn't anything that you're doing wrong. It's just a matter of waiting. So now I cut the card. So that Four of Pentacles, stagnation. Now look at what's on the bottom. It's there. But for some of you, it's a timing thing right now. I don't think it has anything to do with, oh, you need to heal and everything's going to be all right. Oh, yeah, bullshit. Some of you aren't going to be able to completely heal until you get into a new situation. I'm going to tell the truth. But everybody else ain't going to tell you. You might need to be in another situation to make sure, number one, that you've healed completely. Come on. And number two, make sure you ain't missed nothing. That part. So, again, I'm one of these people, I'm just a realist. I don't think anybody right now, maybe more last year, but this year, I don't think anybody right now really has the chance or the opportunity to just go sit for 2 weeks and contemplate what mistakes they made in some damn relationship. Time ain't working like that. So, many of you have had to heal on the run. That includes crying at night. What the hell I'm talking about? Moving on. In your pillow, calling your friend, venting and some more shit. So, right now, I do truly believe while you're feeling like it's stagnation, it really isn't. It's a timing thing. And it's making you feel like you're stuck. But everybody ain't ready. That's the truth. Self-discipline is on the back end of your overall energy. Let's see what the challenge is. Well, that popped out. Ain't you tired of seeing this one? Surrender. Yeah, I know. I'm sick of seeing it too. What the hell? I know my candles burned so long, my other two candles went out already. Golly. Okay. Weekend update. We are rolling today, July 30th. Y'all will forgive me. I'm going to go ahead and flip my calendar now because tomorrow's 31st. Ain't no sense in hanging on to the extra. So today the 30th, and we are going to roll through Wednesday the 4th. I'm rolling through that far because you got a new moon, not a full moon. Please, Lord, no more full moons. Got a new moon coming on the 8th, so we're going to ride through the 4th and get you halfway there. That 4th energy should be telling us something of what's going on. Partnerships and alliances would drop before that is the Hope card. Monday or Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. So that's 6 days. Some of you are having issues with females in your family. This could be mama's temptation. That came up last week, didn't it? This could be mamas, aunties, sisters. Some of y'all are having issues with them. Take your time. Whatever that situation is, however that's resonating with you, take your time with that. Because it may be something, if it's a health issue that's being overlooked. And everybody's just focused on one or two little areas, and it may be something completely different. I don't know who I'm talking to. Recognition and reward. Two more universe. Two more. Double check whatever's going in and out of your house. School is starting. You see nothing missing out of your house. Remote controls, game controllers. I don't think this is malicious. I think this is just carelessness. Somebody didn't picked up something they wasn't supposed to pick up and wasn't paying attention and put it in their book bag. I don't know who I'm talking to. Somebody needs to hear that. So check them book bags. For some of you, may be some bullshit. Somebody trying to smoke some weed and they ain't supposed to be smoking weed in school with a vape. I don't think anybody has any actual flower, as it were. Check book bags, mamas. I said it. The kids be mad at me, that's all right. Finances. Oh, that flew out, didn't it? As soon as I said finances. Good grief. Material. Oh, positive movement forward. Okay, that sucker just flew out. Finances. Finances should be recouping. So if you've had difficulties the last couple weeks with your money, honey, should be getting on a better footing coming up here. The Magician on top of the moving on card. The Magician is talking about some emotional manipulation. Looking at that cup on that card. Emotional manipulation. Moving on from emotional manipulation. Well, doggone it, I can't take them all. Playing me stupid. We're going to go right down the line with it then. They talking. Yeah, still talking. Give me the challenge, universe. Let me have a challenge, please. Challenge. This is for the challenge card. Please, I saw the devil card. Death card. Two of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is what's popping up. This is a caution. Okay. The energy actually is self-explanatory to me. This is everything on the board is exactly what I'm feeling. So there ain't no gaps here. It's a caution in how you surrender. That's your caution for the next 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 days. Yes, surrender, but you make sure you watch who you're surrendering to. And what you're surrendering. Don't turn over your checkbook. This is Pentacles, so I got to put it where it is. Don't turn over. You are not paying for anything, female bulls. Male bulls, if you're out there listening, how you doing? You be careful. You ain't got to pay for everything. I know the females say, what? Yeah. Let's be realistic. This is 2021. Hell, gas is what? $3 what? A gallon? So while I don't think it's cool on the first out for a female to be paying for anything, and I know y'all gonna light up my inbox. That's gender discrimination. No, I'm not talking about it. If a man is interested in you, let's talk about divine masculine. Interested in you, they should be willing to at least get the started, paving the way for the relationship. They should at least be willing to get it started. If you got to come out your pocket, talking to the girl bulls now, on some craziness, and just somebody you just met. Okay, come on. Let's just be for real. So, my guy bulls, how you doing? I'm over here doing the bull girl blink, blink, blink. Show them that you're a gentleman, but you are not paying rent for somebody that you just met. Come on. You ain't paying no car notes and no insurance. Every tub should be standing on their bottom. I get it. People have problems and issues. But, out the gate, if you're not ready, you're not ready. So, there's that note of that in there, too. If you're not ready to date because you can't afford to, you either need to say that or you need to wait until you're ready. But the caution here is either male or female. Don't be giving it all up in the first shot. Just don't. And you know what feels right and you know what feels wrong. So as always, I'm going to just throw this in here for good measure. Follow your intuition. It's never going to steer you wrong. Whether the cards say it or not, your intuition is never going to steer you in the wrong direction. Overall energy. The top end, the front end, the moving on with the magician. And I got the ass end of the magician right now. I got to be looking at the booty. But you see that cup? Yeah, cup right there? Some emotional manipulation. And as I say that, I'll glance right back over here to the surrender card. Move on from anybody that's trying to manipulate you emotionally. Especially if this is some brand new, I just met you a couple months ago type thing. If you feel like they're trying to manipulate you, play on your feelings, let it go. Let it go. This is in the top end of your overall energy. So I'm inclined to say this is a newer person that you may be getting little butterflies in your belly about. Move on. Next, before you get caught up, that is major energy reversed, if you will. I don't read reversals, but if you understand it that way, that would be the way it is in reverse. The magician, not a happy soul right here. Somebody playing on your emotions, trying to money connected here. Oh, I don't know what I will do. I just met you. What are you saying? Come on now. Let's just keep it real. Keep it real. With the Six of Pentacles, and that's the back end of him, on top of the self-discipline, it's the same energy. You're gonna have to show some strength right here. And this is about changes. That 4 and the 1 make 5. This is some change going on here. This may be different than how you used to dealing with things. Maybe some of you, male or female, you rolling out the red carpet right away for somebody that don't give a fuck. Uncaring, looking at their other options. Come on, this is 7 of Pentacles. What's my card? The 7 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles, I'm thinking of the 7 of Cups. Okay, we from a 6 to a 7. It don't matter, we jumping suits. We talk about money, we talking about money. But don't get twisted up with somebody that's already showing you that they don't care. And I don't know, I guess this is a reading about money because somebody may be coming at you or may have come at you. And now all of a sudden the conversation has switched to dollars and cents. I get it. Everybody needs help. All of us get jammed up. Let me tell you. I get it. But you don't want to get into something new. And this Ace of Wands is my indicator that this may be newer. Sitting on top of the partnerships and alliances. So just hold that thought. You don't want to get into a situation and you don't want to start out the gate on a bad foot with money. So if you're dealing with somebody and you already see it's going to be an issue, now is probably going to be the time, cut my air on, to back up and take a giant step back and take a look at who you're dealing with. Because maybe, since I'm looking at the ass ends of both of these fellas, they're not who they say they are. Maybe they're not all they're purported to be. They might be talking big shit to you. Oh, I got this and I got that, a little bit of this, and just throwing the magic dust out there. Got you looking at money up in the sky. And then they ain't got no gas money. Come on. Come on. I'm going to tell you what I told somebody else, and this is the very energy today. This is July 30th. And this is going to go out here for a minute. If it look like a duck and it quack like a duck, damn it, it's a duck. Some of you bulls are so damn intelligent. Male and female. I'm talking to everybody now. You're so damn intelligent. Instead of seeing a situation just at its face value for what it is, you want to try and pick it apart. Because you're smart. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what the brain is supposed to do. But sometimes you got to get with the Buddhist line of thinking to tell the monkey brain to sit the monkey the fuck down. I'm just saying. Some problems you don't need to figure it out. If they're already not talking to you, or you can't reach them at a certain time, or now all of a sudden they got all this stuff, but now they ain't got no money. Come on. Look like a duck, quack like a duck. Keep it moving. This energy is not here to fool you. Move on. And some of you are feeling like this, well, he's just so nice. I don't, and maybe he just had no miss you with that bullshit, right? Sometimes we are too loyal too quickly. One more time, there's your caution. Don't give it all away. Don't give it all away. Today's energy. Woo! Yes, sir. With the Emperor. And Aries has popped out. So some of you may be dealing with an Aries. As soon as I'm looking at the Emperor, I see all this red popping out. Or any fire sign for that matter. We just going to put it all here. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fuck it. But this is just what I'm saying to you. This is about concrete, logical thought. And sometimes we're so busy trying to pick it apart that we just miss the whole thing. It's right there in front of you. He is the Emperor. You ain't got to go looking all behind the rocks or nothing. It's right there. Don't let your hopes, wishes, and dreams cloud out your damn good sense. Emperor is many things. Pimp, player, and some more shit. But he ain't giving it all away. I'm just saying. So don't let what you're hoping for cloud up what you actually see. And this is major energy. So some of you may be, and maybe this whole thing, maybe I should just title this whole video, Warning, Warning. Will Rogers, warning. Yeah, that part. But some of you may need to just hear this as a warning. Don't let what you're hoping for or what you're trying to manifest, put that there, get clouded with logic and concrete thought. Because you trying to manifest a man and one show up at the door doesn't necessarily mean that's the man. Just because you're trying to manifest a woman in your life and one bumps your cart in the grocery store doesn't necessarily mean that's the one. Just saying. Be on your P's and Q's the next few days, bulls. Just be on your P's and Q's. There is something getting started. Now, you have to use your discernment and your intuition to figure out who's who and what's what. That's the short and the long of it. But there's something getting started here. The temptation, though, for some of you, from one extreme to the other, is that you get so on guard that you become unspontaneous. Is that a word? But she talks about and that's exactly what it feels like. Now you got so many rules in place that there's no spontaneity at all. Don't get tempted to get so rigid. I'm just saying, because emotion, you can shut your emotions down just like that. You're gonna have to use your discernment. I know what I'm saying here, and your intuition to figure out who's who and what's what. Because there's the wolves in some sheep's clothing trying to act like they don't know no better. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you know what you're dealing with this weekend. When you get to Monday, recognition and reward. Some of you got something coming, and this is going to come as a surprise for some of you. But you're being recognized for your experience. You've done something in the workplace, and everybody's going, whoa. I didn't know she just wrote that so beautifully. It was so nice. He just did such a wonderful job. Yeah, somebody has paid attention. So, you know me, my linear ass. But the universe don't give a fuck. So it could be any time in the next week or so. But it's going to catch you way off guard. Because you're not expecting, you've been there so long and done so much and they ain't said shit, done shit, no bonus, no nothing. You're like, oh, hell, well, I just do my job now. What the hell? And you go just almost fall out your chair when you hear whatever it is. Congratulations to whomever that is. The rest of you that may not necessarily fall into that category, get the experience where you need to get it. And this will come. Tuesday's energy with the 8 of Cups on top of the intuition. We back to the monkey shit again. And so somebody... I'm going to put the magician with this one here. Somebody trying to manipulate your fucking emotions. Look at all them damn cups in that falling star. Come on. Trying to manipulate your emotions. Follow your intuition. And you need to just get into move on mode. The persons, or S or no S, however this is resonating for you. This is what I'm going to say to you, and somebody probably needs to hear this. The person that is right for you, you are not going to have to lie. You are not going to have to try to play some mind tricks with somebody. You're not going to have to not answer your phone. You're not going to have to feel uncomfortable. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's what your intuition right there in them 8 of Cups, that right there. When it's right, it will be right all the way. That's not to say that it's perfect. That's not to say that you might not have some challenges somewhere down the line. I'm not saying none of that. But out the gate, when the person you're looking for, the energy on top of all of this is that some of you were trying to get into this manifestation of someone. You're trying to attract somebody into your experience. You are not going to have problems. That's the way the universe works. When something is supposed to happen, and I'm sure many of you can attest to this, it happens, and you don't even realize it's fucking happening, and then you turn around, how the fuck that happened? Yeah, because it was supposed to happen. But if you got to figure out and read and, get on YouTube and listen to me and 5 million other tarot readers to figure out what the fuck's going on, and this is at the beginning, I'm specifically talking about at the beginning, then you probably want to move on. Any kind of red flags, any kind of funky feeling you get on a new person, let it go. And in that, even if that's the right person for you, but maybe the wrong time, they'll come back around. What's for you is gonna get to you. Don't act like you gotta, just be standing in the street butt naked and giving up money to attract what you don't. It ain't that serious. I'm telling you, what's for you is for you. Follow it. Get to keep you going in a good direction. Speaking of which, positive movement forward. Once you get out of this little murky Neptune, Pluto, it's too foggy outside kind of energy, there you go. And that's the conquest. This is the King of Cups. You got the King and the Queen on the board, and you got the ass end on both of them. So I'm going to say this. I said this at the beginning. There may be issues with timing right this week. Timing can clear up Wednesday, Tuesday, Sunday, tomorrow, whenever. It can clear up. But in this moment, don't surrender up everything. Surrender, but you ain't got to give up everything. And if timing is not right, just take a step back and watch what happens. You ain't got to pull no monkey tricks. And should nobody be pulling no monkey tricks on you. Any of that going on later. Energy here is particularly for newer. And so by newer, I'm talking about the last 90 days, last 3 months. Nothing before that. Anything before that, long-term, in and out mess. Same energy here, just go with the flow. But for most of you, this is about new. Those of you trying to attract something new. Some of y'all are dead on, but it may feel funky. And again, if it feels funky, take a step back. The King and the Queen, actually, I'm sorry. It's the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. I'm going to take it because that's a couple anyway. And the Emperor on the board. I'm still going to take it. Got the back end of that Queen of Wands and that King of Cups. Timing, people. Timing. But the conquest is yours. So if there's something there, if you've got more than one option, you got to go betwixt and between. I have to take a step back to see which one is which. For those of you that are messing with a player, he's quite capable. He's very intelligent. He or she. Very intelligent, very smart. And they know how to play. And I guess the next word after that would be you. Not necessarily you. They just know how to play people. So, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. See what we got. Oh, it's time to go. There's that. Some of you, they're moving on cars. Some of you, I hate to say this, but it feels this way too. Some of you may have met somebody and they're already fucking around. They're playing you because they want money or they want some attention or something, some bullshit. Move on. It's time to go. There you go. Quit chasing them. Let them chase you. It's meant to be. It's what I'm telling you. This will be right. Do you really want to do that? So I'm coming right back up here to these folks. This is Slickster. This is the clown trickster. And whoever I'm talking to, they are trying to pull it all. Want you to believe that they, I'm just hard. This is ooh, why. Move on. Move on. Taurus, my babies, I love you. Have a good rest of the weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.